Drift? What do you mean, drift?
So basically, I think Sean just kind of represents the American population, having the whole culture shock experience for all the people that aren't into cars and know nothing about Japan. That kind of perspective combined, and just going into this movie because it says the Fast and the Furious on it, you kind of got to explain what drifting is to them, I suppose. What's the yellow car? I don't recognize it.
You know that real famous painting? The one of the woman who's smiling all the time?
The Mona Lisa.
Right. Mona Lisa. Well, look, man.
Motherfucker, how do you know what the Mona Lisa is, but you don't know what drifting is? You're supposed to be trailer trash.
All right, look, man, there's lots of ways you can do this, all right? Handbraking is the easiest. So the first thing I want you to do, I want you to rip that e-brake. All right, after you rip the e-brake, then I want you to power over.
So, the Mona Lisa S15 Silvia, all right, is actually a pretty cool car. It's got an RB26, single turbo, good amount of power, apparently, and it's rebuilt from the ground up. A pretty fucking sick car, built for drifting, I'd assume. So why does he have to rip the e-brake? Why doesn't it have a hydraulic one? Wouldn't that be easier? Did that not exist back then? Was anyone in the drift scene in 2006? Were hydraulic e-brakes a thing? It's a sick-looking Silvia, and it's fast. But I don't think DK's. As a kid, when I watched this, I always thought DK wasn't trying to go as fast as possible because he didn't want to fucking crash. That was how I interpreted this scene as a kid. Is that Sean's a tourist? He doesn't know what he's doing, so he's just like, I'm gonna go as fast as I possibly can and go as fast as I can, reel out these gears. And DK is just like, oh, I'm gonna keep my car at my entry speed and drift through like a pro. Can we just appreciate also that Sean, I've never driven a right-hand drive car. Can we just appreciate that Sean didn't mess up his shifts? He's never driven right-hand drive before, and he's reeling out gears until in the near future. He looks like a pro. He's not redlining. He's not short shifting. He's not double clutching like a granny. But let's watch DK's technique here. Downshift, clutch, wait. I'm assuming, all right, he's driving, rev match to a lower gear, and then he clutch kicked. Is that what he just did? Rev match to the lower gear, and then clutch kick to initiate the slide. Is that what he just did? Whoa. Okay. Damn it. I don't know. The pedals just look very similar to me. If you don't know how to drift...
I told you.
If you don't know how to drift, can't you just slow down? Like a normal driver? Just go heel and toe, right? Just slow down. Take the turn like a normal person, and then speed up again. That way you don't have to worry about drift entry speeds. You just slow down, speed up, slow down. Is drifting actually advantageous in taking these corners? What is this, Need for Speed Payback? Am I an idiot? Maybe I'm an idiot with a mustache, I don't know. That was a cool shot. Wasn't DK about to race somebody before this? Like, wasn't that what he was about to do? And Sean was just like, nah, bro, I want to race you. What about the guy he was originally going to race? What did he even hit? I have no idea if I'm going to get copyright flagged for this music, by the way. If there's no ads on this video, that's probably why. That's pretty good. Now, the thing is, the drifting in this movie sometimes looks so perfect it's gotta be fake, right? So, I'm sure I'm gonna say, fair warning, to a couple times in this movie, I'm going to say, there's no way that's real. And I might just be dead wrong, and it's okay. If you're pissed off, make sure to let me know in the comments. It's good for the algorithm. I like the way his car sounds. I like the way it looks, too. Jesus Christ. Well, hold on. Let's silver linings. I mean, that's like several thousands of dollars worth of damage to the body. The wheels look fine. It's just the body kit, just the paint and the wing. And yeah, that's pretty bad, but at least the engine isn't f***ed. I mean, obviously it isn't, because it becomes an important part of the story later. All right, these guys here. I think it's this guy on the right. Isn't he a big name in the real life drift world? And they wanted to include him as a fun Easter egg. I'm forgetting his name. But when you ever watch like a video from this movie, people always say, this guy's the real DK. Like, he's sitting here and that's awesome that he's here. I just wanted to let you guys know, along with all the other people in the comments talking about it. Can I just say as well, like, what's the best way to practice drifting? Because when I hear a lot of YouTubers talk about drifting and how they're trying to get into it, it seems like just getting lots of seat time is the key. Like, sure, being shown the ropes and the beginning technique, but then the rest of that, it's all about you refining it, right? It's a skill you're taught the basics of, and then you get advanced on your own. So being able to just go every day, kind of like this, just learn, and practice. That's got to be the key to getting really good, right? Hold on. Okay. So the Evo doesn't have a wing here. But then it has a wing here. They installed the wing. They fixed it. And then it doesn't have a wing. I just realized this montage is the equivalent of the Fast and the Furious 1's debonair montage of everyone suddenly getting along over a long period of time shortened to like 30 seconds. Get a hydraulic handbrake, bro. It's gotta make it easier. 1 second. What's going on? Is the wing falling over in the background? What? Oh, we passed him. Okay, this is what I mean about things looking fake. Is that a real drift? It just looked too perfect. I don't know. He's not even really drifting. It's just Sean. Morimoto's kind of struggling. Gotta do a victory donut. That dude's just psychotic. He's just unhinged, man.
Glad you're doing business.
Got a Corolla out of it.
Even before we could drive, we'd cut class, sneak out, come up here and watch the older kids drift.
You'd cut class, go up into the fucking mountains, and watch people drift. Why is that the strategy? We're stuck in a house with a man with a gun. Let's close ourselves in here. Imagine if this wasn't a fucking action movie. Imagine if this was like a horror film. A man's broken into your garage. He's got a gun. You're all defenseless. First order of business. Lock ourselves in. Oh, sorry, it glitched out again. Oh, yeah. They need to run people over more in movies. Why do I might need to get help. I don't know. There's something about making a character hateable and then hitting them with a car. Also, I doubt my friends were watching. Jake from I Knew Him in England. The soundtrack from this scene is his favorite. Brian Tyler did the score in this movie. He also did it for Fast and Furious 4. For the longest time, the music for the street race in Fast and Furious was my favorite score, but for Jake, the music from this scene is his favorite. So I kind of want to ask you guys, out of the whole franchise, I'll say the whole franchise, and you guys name your favorite piece of music or score from the movies. What's your favorite? Pick anything. If it's played in the movie, even if it's for 3 seconds, what is your favorite song? How do they know where they're going? I probably don't need to be shouting, I'm sorry. I mean, do they need to be drifting once they're out on the street? Doesn't the drifting literally slow them down? Was that a taxi or a cop? Oh, that's a taxi. Is that a taxi? Yeah, that's a taxi. Sorry, I'm not cultured. I feel like Morimoto's car sounds more like a 350Z than DK's does. So I always wondered if DK was upset about Morimoto crashing, or if he just was like, you dumbass, I'm done with you. Like, was he upset, disappointed, or just didn't give a shit? You know? I could never quite understand their relationship of how much Morimoto actually mattered to him. But also, for those of us that have played racing games, which is probably most of the audience watching this video at this point, it's gotta be pretty satisfying when you're racing and you're side by side with another driver and you've got oncoming traffic coming towards you. You're in the normal lane, the opponent's in the oncoming, and they need to get out of there to not crash, and you just force them to stay there and they just hit whatever's coming. That's pretty satisfying. Get Morimoto'd, bitch. I'm gonna say that the next time I do that to another driver in a racing game. See, look, they were just driving normally. They weren't even drifting around. This car sounds cool. I don't think I'll ever own a rotary car, but I like the way they sound. And I love engines that rev high. Can I just say, for one, what did Han just do? Because they're doing this. So DK is doing what Toretto does in The Fate of the Furious. He's not getting pushed by Han. He's going in reverse under the 350Z's own power. He's not being pushed. How is he not just redlining the car? How could Han not just go around him? I'm trying to apply logic to a Fast and the Furious movie. This is what happens when you do that. Oh, he rammed him out of the way. And then, apparently Jason Statham comes along. But that's not Jason Statham. Or whatever his name is. What's his character's name? Shaw? What is that blue stuff? Is nitrous blue when it spills in liquid form? Because that just looks like coolant to me, or windshield wiper fluid. Also, he's dead. I'm sorry. But Han is dead. Not 5 seconds later, after we see him in the car, struggling to really even move around, that happens. He's either going to be looking like Deadpool after this, or he's a f***ing Terminator zombie in the latest movie. But I guess he achieved his goal. That's why he's not going after Sean.